So I guess mostly focus on iron and a little bit on silicone. Also, I keep forgetting this set of stairs. Also the what's it called? Waste tank is a bit full. Isn't this the normal mining drill? Should switch to... Is it just a mark? No, it's the heavy mining drill. Although I might have used some resources that I didn't want to on too many elevators. Ah, right, this thing is set to flatten. Although for mining iron, it's fine to just have the normal drill since I'm using like 5x mining yields. There we go. Well, full. Although I guess the sun is about to set. Ah, I kind of moved out or cleared the wrong mining belt. Is this actually okay to mine or is it bugged? Okay, I can mine it. Seen it happen sometime that piece of ore will just be bugged and you can't do anything with it. Okay, I can still do a little bit more before the waste tank is completely filled up, but I guess there might not be too much left to mine. So I wonder, do I want even more stuff before I go? Do some, or do go and fire up the furnace? Ah, right, I went into the wrong airlock. I meant to dump this here and this here. Just so I can bring 2 filters into those or filtration units that are working with somewhat worn out filters. Is it nitrogen? So is there any point in off-gassing the ore? Wait, which one? Do the units use the left one first? I'm not sure about that. But don't I have like plenty of heat? Actually, that might not be entirely true. isn't really that much gas in here. Also, this should be done, yeah. Don't I have a... what's it called? Yeah, this thing, so I can start it from here. We'll start the... all of that. I guess I don't really need to cool the room in there. We'll run this unit instead to cool down this condensation chamber. So we are working on making water again. And I think I will just off-gas things here. That means closing off this valve and opening up this one, so that this furnace is in contact with the aircon stack. Might have to close it for a little bit until we get some more gas in here. Actually, never mind. Well, it is... the temp in the furnace is close to 100 degrees Celsius, so that's where it stops off-gassing. Did it close here, right? Yeah. I guess the AC stack isn't really working with too much, or like it doesn't really have too much to like gas to cool, so I guess I should go and do something about that. Just have to make sure I don't use up all the power. Yeah, we'll let some more CO2 in here quite a bit now that I'm not growing. Like that. And then I can go and start that AC unit that I just turned off. Which... does that mean that I have to pause the water again? I mean, I could just open up here, to be honest. I don't really know, like, cooling the coolant for this thing. I would think that doesn't really require much to do so, since the pressure in this condensation chamber is set to just 15 kPa. But also, I have to actually assemble that furnace that I dismantled earlier today. Hook it up to the pipe network. Oh yeah, by the way, how am I actually Don't I have some methane in one of these networks? I think this one. Yeah, I do. But I guess I'd rather be efficient than just use the heat from the combusting alcohol. By the way, I don't have any charcoal lying around here. Oh, I have copper here. I assume that this has been off-gassed. Let's see, 3.28 MPa. I think the pressure that went up was just from temp increase. I'm pretty sure the copper in that locker has already been off-gassed. But I might go and get a bit more iron, and should also grab some of those plant matter, and I think we'll make it into charcoal. I don't think I need more alcohol. Actually, how many moles do we have here of H2O? 329 and 700. Let's see, I'm facing south, so rotate like that. Actually, that might be acceptable, except that I don't know if I'll be able to actually connect. And I still don't really know which is the output and input on a furnace. See, it's the one that is closest to the input for ore. Input is here, output here, so it should be this one. Although, why don't I just test it out? I mean, it's not like I can't just deconstruct it. Output, okay, so all I need to do is connect it here. And I'm good. Although I'll use insulated pipe. 1, 2, 3 segments. Also, I might need to turn off the aircon. So remember to leave this running next time I enter. Yeah, it's down to yellow. Sure. Let's run it through. There is no content in here that would mix. How does it work again when you run it through a normal furnace? Let's see, it's when I have been trying to make it into biomass that I've been trying to not have too much heat on the furnace. So do I have some doors here? What door? And well, actually it was stairs I was looking for. Q1 up. I'm just thinking about whether or not, or how to off-gas this. Isn't it okay for me to make it into biomass first and then I can make it into charcoal? Question mark. I'll try it. Turning into biomass because I don't think there is enough heat, and then if I burn it here in the arc furnace, I think it would become charcoal. Okay, remember that's biomass. Also, this does not need to run. And what's the temp in this pipe network? Ah, it's okay. The AC stack will still function. What is up with the temp? It is so inconsistent. I do not understand it. Ah, I forgot to dump this off. Wait, never mind. The aircon stack is still supposed to run. It's just the one unit I'm supposed to turn off. Just let me actually test this door. What is a composite roll cover? Ah, is it just like... Well, I don't know the name in English, but things you kind of put in front of windows almost. Wait, where did I go? I actually managed to get lost. See, I haven't really noticed a need for gold, so... Ah, nice. Found some silicone here. Although I probably already had enough silicone to make glass for the roof and the farm. Ah, I forgot that. I forgot to empty out a mining belt. Anyways, I've actually not done a good job of checking out this thing, but yeah, there is actually a storm. can't see shit. Also, it's gonna get warm. What is the deal? Do I have a setup for capturing the hot air? Guess not. But I don't think it's very much needed anyways. And I feel like it always, or the sunstorms on this planet. What's up with the color? Yeah, the sunstorms on this planet, I feel like they always happen close to evening or during evening. And then they only last for a few moments before it gets dark. And then they last a little bit in the morning. So you really never have time to capture any significant amount of warm gas. By the way, let me check that mining drill. I find it odd that I haven't already made one. Oh well. Is there anything else I meant to make? I don't remember. See, it did become charcoal. Also, I was supposed to leave this thing running. Also, let me go and turn off that one. Well, actually, the AC unit can maybe just stay on, since there's a solar storm now. Where is the last reagent mix? It's gonna be nice when I expand and move out all of the stuff I have built, so I can have a bit more space. Oh, well, a lot more space. Anyways, did I ever... Okay, I did add in radiators on that pipe network outside, instead of only relying on furnaces for radiators. Okay, burn more charcoal. I just assume that the station batteries are pretty much topped up after the solar storm. Also, look at this temp. Good thing there's no pressure, but yeah. I don't understand why the arc furnace sometimes causes these insane temps. Okay, so almost done, or almost ready to do some more smelting. Which, did I actually need to do this? Yeah, I guess I didn't have enough walls and iron sheets, I think. Actually, oh crap, I misclicked. Just thinking here. I don't really want to do an elaborate setup here, like having volume pump and the like, but I mean, as soon as I pump this gas into the furnace is gonna act a little bit like a radiator, and I'm gonna lose this heat. Which is a bit unfortunate. But I would also kind of think that the smelting is gonna take so long that like the heat will mostly be gone anyways, or like not gone, but it won't be that warm anyways afterwards. But I'll at least add a valve here, I suppose. Yeah, before I start the smelting, I'm gonna go and eat and drink. Also, this thing does not need to be on. Did I actually manage to make a proper vacuum? Okay, this has been bothering me for this stream actually. Is that my mining drill? Can I not drop you in here? Did I throw it? Okay. Okay, it worked somewhere. I need to replace the battery on the portable light. I kinda do. Okay, there is one battery at least that is decent on energy. I think I need to microwave a potato also. Well, I guess we'll microwave too. $66 liters. So smelting, right? Actually, how were we doing on gold? Okay. Actually, there are 4 ingots, but 2 of them are very small. Do be a bit low on gold, actually. But whatever. Don't really want to go outside in the dark, and there's gonna be a little bit of a solar storm still tomorrow. Suppose we'll start with steel and silicone. Is there any more? Silicone, I mean. What? There was? Oh, here. Ah, fuck, I forgot the valve. Could just steal one, but I'll go make one. Ah, crap, which one? Let's try and get 3 ingots made. Anyways, I open up. So I threw in 50. So we need 150 iron. How much is this thing convecting? Why are you convecting? I thought you needed an atmosphere for that. But yeah, anyways. Oh, never mind. Convecting is almost nothing. It's the radiated. That's definitely the most impactful. Actually, let me start with the 50 stack. So 120 iron to go with this stack, right? And the solar storm is over. Temp do be dropping rather quickly. Okay, and then the, what's it called, silicone? Guess we'll make 2 stacks. Wait, I almost mixed it. Jeez, it's lost so much temp already. Kinda have to hurry up just to get the iron done. not too worried about copper. Like, as the temp drops, it will drop slower. Okay, that might be it for the iron. See, I can make iron all the way to 800 Kelvin temperature. So yeah, I should be able to get all the iron done. Why don't I just close that valve? That might mean that the gas that is in the actual furnace drops a little bit quicker, but at least we can retain the heat here in the tank. I can probably actually also take the time to go out and mine some gold if I want to, and even off-gas it. Speaking of, I might need to... Well, maybe I'll just stop. No, not stop it. But actually use the outside for like cooling the waste gas rather than the furnace that I'm not actually cooling by off-gassing anymore. Well, actually, I want to check how much it is radiating now. It's way less now. It's 1.77 kilojoules compared to, I think it was at 3 kilojoules at some point when it was at its hottest. Yeah, I'll go and mine some gold before I work on the copper. Actually, this wasn't really that warm. Well, I guess there is quite a bit of gas in there, but still. Probably just drop some of these ingots off here. I'm gonna start fabricating right now though. I'm just gonna make some space in that locker. Then we go looking for some gold before it gets too dark. By the way, do I actually have a beacon? Okay, there. See some shiny. Oh, and I get to test out my new drill on gold even. It is really melting through it. Didn't really want the silicone, but oh well. Okay, gold this way. Okay, one mining belt pretty much full. Yeah, I'll say this thing is... This heavy mining drill is working pretty quick. Mined more silicone. By the way, might I be a bit low on power right now? It would not take a lot of effort to plop down some more panels, since I have quite a bit more space. Well, actually not that much. Yeah, I think I'll give us like a solar farm, that's what you call it, a little bit of thought about where I want to have it permanently. Might not necessarily be on the roof. Yeah, let's actually... Oh, wait. I might have opened up the wrong thing. But that's probably fine. This might not have been working too well for a bit while I was outside. Was there some methane in here? I guess a little bit. But I think it's too cold to auto-combust at the moment. Not that there's a lot anyways. Filter low. I kinda look forward to having some space to where I can just throw a bunch of ore in a chute and have it off-gas, and I don't have to manually throw everything in. Not the most excited thing. Though I find it fine in the like very early game. Okay, just two more. Well, when it comes to off-gassing, still have to actually go and smelt it. Do I actually have the heat to even make more silicone? I think not, actually. Also, I guess this... No wait, I just off-gassed, but I was gonna say there's probably some alcohol in the other furnace that it can react with, but that is not the case. well, there is alcohol in here, but the gold does not have any oxygen anymore. And yeah, it is too cold to smelt the silicone. Yes, let's try and make 3 gold ingots. Oops. I wonder how much of a temp difference there is here. Wait, why is this still 1485 when... Was the game doing some weird stuff earlier where like the temp in the furnace and the tank was not the same when this thing was actually open? Or... Oh, there's no combustion going on. Confused. So yeah, the silicone will smelt another time. Guess I could also just do it in the arc furnace, but I don't think I actually need it. So what are these molecules? Oh, something blew up. Is it because of condensation? A liquid? Alright, pollutants. I completely forgot. See, it's not really a biggie. Just thinking then I should just start up these filtration units. And yeah, just pump everything into this pipe network. I'm not sure how I'm doing on power, so I'll take a break from running the air conditioners. Yeah, and also they wouldn't really run very well unless I opened up something. I guess I'll close here and open up here so the AC stack is in contact with the radiators outside. And well, I'll empty this thing when I have actually connected that pipe, which I guess I'll go and get one right now. Strange, I did not even hear anything creaking, which I thought I would be close enough that I would hear it. Okay, now we can I got turned around, but yeah, leave this vent running. And then let's just empty out that furnace. Which we do by opening up this valve so it is in contact with these filtration units. Thought there would be more gas inside these pipe networks here. Anyways, let me get rid of the silicone and then grab the copper to finish up the smelting. Let's see, yeah, we have copper here. So hopefully I cannot run out of ore or ingots for a bit now. Actually, let's make that an ingot and we'll make 2 more. And yeah, after that we can perhaps continue outside on building stuff. Though I guess I need to do some eating and drinking and switching some canisters. It's not quite a vacuum in here, but pretty close. We need some copper. I guess we could have some. Same with steel. We definitely have gold here. And I guess some here also. Did I need iron in either of them? Not really. No. Let's see, I set to switch oxygen canister and empty this one out. And let's grab a new battery for the light also. Actually, leave the suit here. batteries are pretty empty, but I think I already stopped the AC units at least. What did I? I'll have to look. Yeah, they are off.